Data bundles are now really expensive, and the worst part is the fact that it doesn't even last. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's aware about this current condition. A whole lot of you out there are also experiencing this same situation. And that's why in today's video, I've decided to come up with solutions to show you guys on how to get this data at a cheaper rate. Without wasting much more time, let's get right into the tutorial. Before we get started properly, I'll be dividing this tutorial into two major categories. The first category being the codes for you to dial to get the cheap data, and then the second category being the softwares you can actually use to get cheap data. Now, starting with the MTN for this tutorial, you want to go to your call dialog, and then you want to type in *312 *88# and then call. Now, with this particular code, you'll be given the option of 200 Naira for 1.5 gigabyte monthly plan. Now, all you simply have to do, you can simply go for this 200 Naira for 1.5 gigabyte, or you can actually do this particular offer 5 times, which will basically give you 5 gigabyte. This is actually one of the easiest and fastest cheap data you can actually get right now. And in case you don't want to use this particular option, you can as well dismiss and then go to *312#, which is the normal code to dial for MTN. Once you dial *312#, you want to come here to data plans by typing in 1. All right, so you want to click on 1. And then after you go for 1, you want to go for the option of always on. As you guys can see, always on over here, number 10. So you want to dial 10 and then reply. Now, once you come here to always on, you guys can see the offer you have here. But basically, this is for large data users, all right? In case you're a large data consumer, then this cheap offer is actually for you. As you guys can see over here, for 5,500 Naira, you'll be getting 18.6 gigabyte. And then for 9,000 Naira, you'll be getting 45 gigabyte. As you guys can see, this is actually an awesome deal for you to actually go for. The first one being *312 *88#, and then the second one being the normal always on via the normal MTN *312#. And then for Airtel, all right, in case you want to use for Airtel codes to dial. Now, these are the codes you want to test out. All right, these codes are actually going to give you cheap data as well. So as you guys can see, I wrote it down. You can screenshot these particular codes, or feel free to write them down right now. The first one being *312 *6#, the second one being *312 *7#, the third one being *312 *9#, and then the fourth one *312 *2 *8#, the fifth one *312 *1 *2#, and then the final *312 *2 *1#. So make sure to try this out if you're actually using Airtel. All right, make sure to test out all these codes. Now, let's move to the area for software where we can actually integrate the other networks like 9Mobile, Glo, Airtel, and also MTN. Now, starting with the first software on the list is Club Connect. All right, so if you go to Safari, or you go to your Chrome or whatever search browser you use on your mobile device or your PC, you want to type in clubconnect.com, as you guys can see over here. Now, once you go to clubconnect.com, all you simply want to do is to click on register. All right, you want to click on register, and once you click on register, you want to fill in the form to create your account. As you guys can see over here, first name, last name, phone number, email, and finally password. And in case you have a referral code, maybe someone actually refers you, can insert it over here and then register. But already I have my account, so I'm just going to simply log in and then show you guys what Club Connect offers. When you finally register and log in, as you guys can see, you'll be shown these notifications, these pop-ups. But then, okay, as you guys can see, this is my account over here. So what you want to simply do at the area where you have these 3 dashes, you can see home, buy airtime, buy data bundle, fund account. All right, so now in the area for buy data bundle, you want to click on it. All right, and then you can see your wallet balance. For you to simply add money to this wallet, all you have to do is to come here to the fund account, and then once you click on fund account, you just want to follow the instructions. You want to insert the amount you want to deposit, let's say 1,000 Naira, for example, and then you want to choose how you want to pay. So once you click on this and click to proceed, it's going to show you the account number you need to send it to. All right, so you can insert your NIN over here. your bank name, and then finally your account number to verify your KYC. And then after you actually verify the KYC, you're going to be shown the account number to send the money to, and you want to ensure you're sending the exact amount you inserted over here. And then in just few minutes or few seconds, you'd actually be shown your money in your wallet. All right, so let's go back to the area for the buy data bundle. So now what you want to do after you've actually deposited the money in your wallet is going to show here. After you've actually deposited it, you want to come here to select your mobile network. So if it's going to be MTN, Airtel, Glo, 9Mobile, or the normal MiFi's over here, all right, you want to select any one of them. But let's just look at MTN, for example. So once you click on MTN and you come here to the data bundles, you guys can see a whole lot of AWOOF data. You can see 3.2 gigabytes for 980 over here. We have 882 naira for 2.5 gigabytes, and a whole lot of cheap data plans that you can actually select from. All you want to do is to just look at all the variety of options over here, and the one you're okay with, you just want to insert it, and then insert your mobile number over here. You want to insert your normal mobile number. All right, and once you insert your mobile number already, once you deposited in your wallet, once you deposited here in your wallet, all you just have to do is to come here to buy now, and then once you click on buy now, in just few minutes you'll be seeing it in your mobile number. Same thing applies to other mobile networks like Glo. All right, also for Glo here, you can see a whole lot of cheap plans over here. All right, if you scroll down, you're going to see a whole lot of AWOOF data plans. You can see 2 gigabyte. Well, this is basically 1 day for 482 naira. You can see 193 naira for 260 MB, and then with several other plans you can actually select from. And then same thing applies to the final one, which is basically 9Mobile over here. If you come here to the data bundle plans, you're going to see AWOOF data. All right, for this AWOOF data, you want to look through and then look for something that actually works with you. And there you have it for the aspect of Club Connect. Then the second, which is actually the final software for this particular tutorial, is Mighty Data. As you guys can see over here, Mighty Data. This is actually another software that you can actually use to get free data, or you can actually use to get cheap data rather. All right, so if you scroll down over here, you can see their offers. You can see MTN, Airtel, Glo, and also 9Mobile. You can as well read through their software plans and their guidelines for their software. All right, but then once you are ready to actually buy the data, all you have to do is to scroll down here. All right, and then you want to select the mobile network you want to buy the cheap data from. All right, so let's say you want to go for MTN again. All right, you want to click on MTN over here, and then once you click on MTN over here, you guys can see it's going to take you to the area where you have all the data bundles. So as you guys can see over here, we have 12.5 gigabyte for 5445 30 days. We have 4455 for 30 days 10 gigabytes. We have the share plans. We have 7 days plan. As you guys can see over here, we have them at a cheaper rate compared to the normal MTN plans. And all you simply have to do, just like the Club Connect, is to come here to the login aspect. And then once you click on login, you want to simply click on, you don't have an account. All right. Once you click on don't have an account, you just want to, register. All right. So you want to insert your first name, your last name, and several other information here. And then once you're done with that, all you have to do is to just simply log in and then start purchasing your data. Same thing applies just like Club Connect. You're also gonna have to go through all their plans, all their cheap data plans, and look for something that actually works for you. And once you're okay with what works for you, all you simply have to do is to fund your wallet. All right, but that's after you actually log in, fund your wallet, and then insert your number and purchase it, and then in just a few minutes you'll be receiving your data. And there you have it, guys. I want to believe you all learned a whole lot in today's video, and this video has actually been helpful to a whole lot of you watching this video right now. Don't forget to share it out with a whole lot of friends and family members around you so as to help them as well. You don't want to be selfish with this type of information. And also don't forget to subscribe if you're new, drop a like on the video, and also feel free to share with your friends and family members. And I will see you guys in my next highly informative video. Thanks for watching.